Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, snap. I mean, good morning. It's past 2 a.m. It's around 3 o'clock. But check this out. So, recently my electric bike had been sabotaged. The motor control used to be mounted here on a bike, within a bike bag actually, and all the electronic components that were there were ripped out. You see, and as well as the interface here and the headlamps. So thankfully I've been able to look around the shelf, and I happened to have a spare 3-phase motor control and a spare interface. So these are 1000 watt modules, and basically I've rewired everything. It's not the most aesthetic looking thing at the moment because I have not remounted a new motor control back, which of course is where the wires would normally fit inside of. And also, the day I had my bike sabotaged outside was the time I had this alarm system. How to say, the batteries had run out. So what I have now is a new set of batteries installed. Now I can lock it. It's really loud. Wait for it. And anytime you touch the bike, this sensor will activate the alarms, and it'll cycle through the different noises. But for now we'll unlock it because we want to touch the bike. Of course, these are my locks. Oh gosh. If you do it with one hand, then it might take a while because there's a rubber stop here to keep things from just falling out. But yes, this lock pretty much unfolds like that. This is where the locking mechanism is. You know, it's pretty bike lock. And also proof someone actually had chewed through that, tried or attempted to chew through the bike lock with some kind of strange plier mechanism. Maybe they were using some bolt cutters or something, but they failed to cut the bike lock. And thus I still have the bike. The whole thing's made of steel, and that's what makes the bikes quite durable. It's somewhat heavy, but that's what you get when you want to have a bike that has this beefy motor in the back. This motor is about 1000 watts. You can use even down to 500 watts. Is a switchable. The previous motor control I had on here was a bit different. You can switch between 500 watt mode and 1000 watt mode. But even with this programming interface, you'd have to get into the parameters here and change things bit by bit. Anyways, also got new tires, and I took off the chain because for now I'm just sticking with the throttle. Yeah, pretty good stuff. And in the meantime, I have new headlights coming in, but for now I'm sticking with these headlamps. These aren't really headlamps, but they are these LED functions, of which I can just hook up to this USB. It's bright enough to see it in front of me for now. So yeah. Also, the previous taillights I've had on here, I was able to press these buttons and I could signal left and right. But for now, what I have on here is just these. So I have some new lights will be coming in without the signal blinking, without the signal indicators, just a flashing pattern. But yes, this is this is my bike after I've used it for about a whole year. I also might have to get some new pedals here. That's the other thing. But yeah, maybe I'll also install my pedal sensors as well, pedal assist sensors, so that way when I move the pedals, then the wheels can simultaneously operate with that. Yeah. That way I can even pretend like I'm cycling with my legs, but actually it's the back wheels that's powering it. The power is not coming from my legs. I know, but it's fun that way. Anyways, thanks for tuning in.